Hello people of the YouTube world and all who are watching this. I am Mackenzie at 901K and today we are doing a different kind of video than I've ever done before, and we are going to be doing a sewing video. Kind of crazy. I have had this concept in my mind for quite a bit of time now, and it is finally time for me to execute it. I have 4 pieces that I want to make today. Think of these clothing pieces as something you would want to roam to a cafe, a bookstore on a nice, crisp fall day. That is the fall wardrobe that I'm trying to encapsulate today. I really want to make something that is just so like fall coated. I'm really in the fall spirit. We just started the autumn season, so I feel like now is the perfect time for me to curate a few fall pieces that I'm just going to be absolutely obsessed with. So like I said, we're making 4 pieces today. The first piece that we are going to be making is a gingham skirt. I have been really wanting to make something gingham for the longest time because I'm obsessed with gingham this year. Gingham I think is just so cute and whimsical. I really just want to make a cute gingham skirt that I can pair with a cute sweater, sweatshirt, t-shirt, just a very versatile gingham skirt. So I do have some black and white gingham material that you guys will see in just a second. I think the skirt's going to turn out cute, you guys. And then the next pieces that I want to make are 2 pairs of the lane pants. The lane pants are a pattern by Sydney Graham. These are like a flowy pant that is very comfortable fitting. I really want to try to make the lane pants because, as we know, I have been talking about making these pants, I believe, since like May. So now we're finally here. We're finally gonna make the lane pants, which I'm so excited to make them, put them together, and see if I like Sydney Graham's patterns, because I have been watching her for a while now and I have been so stoked to try a pair of her pants or to try a pattern of hers in general. So that leads me into my next thing that I want to try to make, and that is the ruby vest. This is another pattern by Sydney Graham, and you guys, I don't know what it is about this year, but I have been so into vests. I wore a jean vest in the summertime. I recently just got a Kiki's Delivery Service knitted vest. I really want to try my hand at making a quilted fall vest. I found this really pretty fabric that you guys again will see in just a little bit at a craft shop, and it is so fall coated. It is just so beautiful. Also, I should tell you, I'm a beginner sewer. I've only ever done like hand sewing. I do some hand embroidery. I've handmade some patchwork shirts before. So I've only ever really used the sewing machine maybe a handful of times. And each time I've used the sewing machine, I've always had my mom guiding me because my mom loves to sew. She's been sewing majority of her life. So I've always had her there to like kind of guide me and things like that. But I'm going to try my best to do every bit of these pieces on my own. Now there are still some things that I'm recruiting my mom for, but for the most part, I'm making these pieces completely by myself as a beginner sewer. Let's see if I can accomplish this dream fall wardrobe that I have kind of worked up in my head. And let's get on into the video. Let's get on into me sewing. Okay, hello guys. So it is a couple days later. The skirt's done. I have it here, but the only problem is we didn't do any in-between updates this time, and that was because the skirt gave us just a few problems. We had a few problems with like scrunching it, and then there was a point where the elastic was a little bit too big. I also hadn't like really done anything with the sewing machine at all, period, in a very long time, and this is my like first full project with a sewing machine. So there were a few questionable moments, aka I maybe broke a needle time or two. Well, just one time, but almost two. Anyway, but we're here. We made it. We're done. It is fully done. We hemmed it and it is so cute. I'm going to do like a full try on in just a bit. I just don't think this is the appropriate shirt option to go with the skirt, but it is so cute and it is long. It fits very well. I will say, I do think after like wearing it for a little bit, the elastic is still a bit too big. I would have liked to have made it a little bit smaller and a little bit tighter. That way it could have been a little bit more scrunched. I still think that it looks really cute. And again, this pattern I got from, actually, I made my own pattern. This is not like a patterned skirt. So I followed Sydney Graham's tutorial for this skirt, and I will say it was quite beneficial. The next project that we are going to be working on is the lane pants. Now, you guys have heard me talk about these lane pants for quite a few months at this point. I think I started like collecting the things that I needed for the lane pants back in like May, and we're here now in September and we're going to make the lane pants. I'm going to link the pattern below. Pattern is from Sydney Graham. I'll link the pattern. The first pair of pants that we are going to do is a tester pair of pants. Here is the fabric that I have for the pants, and also I do have the pants pre-cut out. That's why I'm holding it like this. This is a just cotton fabric, 100% cotton fabric. So it is going to be my tester fabric because I've never made this pattern before, and I definitely think that I'm going to need to test this out and make sure we can sew it properly before we actually do it on the fabric that I want to do it on. We're going to be making these next, and then if all goes well with this, we will then be making the other pair of lane pants. That's what we're doing right now. We're getting ready to start sewing the pockets together, and I will try to give you guys more of updates this time. Sorry I didn't give you all updates for the skirt, but we had some difficulties. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be working on next. And let's go sew the pockets. Hello guys, it's currently the next day, and we did put the pockets on last night. I did construct and work on the pockets off camera because it was late and I really didn't want to film in it as dark as it was. But this is what it's looking like. I just did a top stitch situation. I don't know what we're gonna do next. I am just listening to whatever Sydney says to do in her tutorial, and she's explaining it very like baby terms, so that way I understand as a newbie sewer, I understand what she's saying. So we're gonna work on, I guess, the next pant leg. I'm gonna do another like top stitch situation on the next pant leg. Yeah, we're going to hopefully get these pants done rather quickly this morning. We're basting now. Ta-da! Hello guys, so I do have an update for you on the pants. It is many hours later. When I say that these pants have been just a little bit frustrating, I mean it. We accidentally sewed them wrong a couple of times, so we had to take that out and redo it. But I have good news. They're done-ish. We still have to do a few things to them, but here is what they are looking like. Pockets are attached, legs are together, they're almost done. Now we just have to put in the waistband up here, then we'll be done. I think I'm going to take the rest of the night to finish up these pants, probably off camera, just because it is now, as you can tell, really late at night. The good lighting has since disappeared for the day. So we're going to finish these up tonight, and then tomorrow we will start in on probably the next pair of pants. I'm going to do just another pair of these. We may, depending on how these will fit on me, because I'm not one to be able to just tell by like measurements and things how they're going to fit. If they're too like big in the legs or too wide in the legs and I want to make them a little bit more of a straight leg, I thought maybe we could do that. I know Sydney has like a hack on how to like guide that, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. And then we also need to make a cutie little vest, and that's going to be the very last project. So we're over halfway done, which I'm happy about. I'm gonna go finish up the pants, and I will show you guys the final result tomorrow. Hello everybody, it's currently day 3 and I do have an update on the pants, and that is that we did finish them. They are done. So here's what they're looking like. They are just, you know, basic plain pants. I will say there's a couple things that I need to change. One, when I made these pants, they were extremely long on me when I tried them on, so I am going to have to take off quite a bit on the bottom just because I am short-waisted. My torso is the taller part of me than my legs. They just kind of looked a little bit funny. And now they're hemmed, everything is fine. I will say that these are a very wide leg pant, which I did know going into it that these were going to be a very wide leg pant. I mean, you can tell like the leg is so wide. I think what I'm going to do, because like I told you all earlier, we're going to be making another pair of the lane pants. We're actually going to be doing that next. I am going to take them in a little bit and taper them. I am going to go ahead and we're going to work on the second pair today. We worked on getting the second pair cut out this morning, so now all we have to do is sew everything together. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start sewing the pants together, and I will give you all an update in a bit. Let's sew the two pant legs together. Hello guys, I think it's currently like day 5 of sewing. I did not plan for this to go on this long, but alas, here we are. So I did finish my other pair of lane pants, and they currently look like this. So let me get a close-up of the pattern. Yeah, they're pretty. Like I told you guys, I was going to take these in a little bit, and I actually ended up taking them in a lot more than what I planned on taking them in, just because like, and we can compare like the leg size, because the leg size on the original lane pants is kind of ridiculous how like different they are. Like, as you can see, there's a good like 3 or 4 inches. I like these a lot more than I like the other lane pants that we made, just because of these being a little bit more of like a straight leg, and they fit a lot better and they're more comfortable. So I'm very happy with these. They honestly could have been taken in even more if I wanted them to. Anyway, I'm going to be finishing up my final piece today. We are going to be making a vest. I found this cutie little material at a fabric store, and it is so cute. It is so fall. It's got like scarecrows on it, and it's got some pumpkins on it. It's very cute. The colors are very fall, and I'm obsessed, and it looks like it's a little bit like patchwork. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna work on the vest. I'm gonna sew the vest together, and I will show you guys the fabric in just a second. Oh, and the pattern that I'm using for this vest is, again, Sydney Graham's pattern. Forgot what the name of the vest is. I'll put a picture up of it. It looks very simple. It looks a lot more simple than the pants, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna go do that, and we're gonna get the vest together. I think that's really all I've got to update you guys on. We'll go make the vest. I'm excited. I think I'm the most excited for this vest. I hope you can't hear the air conditioner because it did just kick on. Hello everybody, it is several hours later and I do have some updates. One, we did get all of the lines marked. We got the backing on like you guys seen. The sewing machine that I have been using is my mom's sewing machine. My mom did buy me a sewing machine earlier this year. She got me it as a little gift. So we figured out that her sewing machine, she does not have like the proper foot that you need for her sewing machine. So we're using my sewing machine, and I've never used this sewing machine before. It has embarrassingly sit in a box for a few months, but we're using it now. That's what matters. We're learning now, and we're finally ready to sew. So I do have the vest over there. I would show it to you guys, but there are so many pins in this vest to keep everything together. I would rather it just stay over there, but it does look cute. I am kind of worried about how close the quilting diamonds are gonna be, just because they are a bit small, but I hope it turns out good nonetheless, because I'm about to sit here and do like 100 quilting lines tonight, and then we will probably end up finishing it with the bias tape, I think is what it's called. We'll finish it up with the bias tape binding and it'll be done. It looks really cute so far. I just hope it turns out well with these quilting lines. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go sew, and then I will give you guys an update, I guess, when I'm done quilting. Hello guys, so fun story. I'm actually out of thread, and we didn't realize it until I sat down to do the quilting that I did earlier, but now we're going to go buy more thread, hopefully. For now, I am headed to a fabric store. I will maybe try to get some footage. It just depends on how the fabric store is, but I'm excited nonetheless to finish up this vest and to go scope out a new fabric store. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go get some more thread. I have an update for you, and that update is that we are doing more sewing today. We are currently on day 7 of sewing, and hopefully this is the last day of sewing, because while I have enjoyed sewing every single product that we've sewn, I am ready to take a break. I did pour some Pepsi this morning. I'm not really a Pepsi drinker, but it was the closest thing that I could find in my fridge to a fun drink, so I did pour a little bit of that. The last thing that I updated you guys on yesterday was going to the fabric store. I did not end up filming in the fabric store because I got a little bit overwhelmed with how much fabric was in there. It was quite a bit. So I did not end up filming, but I did find some thread. Not super duper matchy, but it's close enough. So it would probably have been the closest that I could have found within good enough driving distance radius. So I did pick up some thread yesterday, but I also picked up some fabric. So I thought, because we didn't end up doing any vlogging in the fabric store, I could give you guys a little bit of a fabric haul. There's not a lot to this fabric haul. There's literally just 2 fabrics in this fabric haul. This is for another project that I'm going to try to work on soon. The first fabric that I picked up is this brown gingham. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can tell that it's brown on camera, but I picked up 1.5 yards of this, and then I also got this brown, which I thought was pretty close to this brown. I picked up this brown and 1.5 yards as well. I am planning on making a crescent moon bag with this, not in this video, but I am planning on making a crescent moon bag soon, so stay tuned for that. I don't know what vlog that'll be in yet. Anyway, today we're going to finish up sewing the vest. I've still got quite a bit to sew on the vest because I have to do all the lines that go this way. I've got pretty much all the lines done that go this way. I would like a couple of them, but I'm supposed to have a cute little diamond. Can you even see? Like a cute little diamond pattern happening here. A few of them I've done, but I need to finish it out today. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put on something in the background. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know if it'll be audiobook, music, a show, maybe possibly a show, because I have been really into watching the originals recently. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and go sew though, and we are going to finish up this vest today. You guys, I have stellar news, like fabulous news, and that is that all of the pieces are done. I'm so excited about it. You all have no idea how long it has taken me to film this video, but alas, here we are. All the pieces are done, and we're getting ready to do a try on. I have styled some outfits. Now, I'm not a pro styler, so keep that in mind. But I did put together some outfits, and we're gonna try on all the pieces. So excited. The vest is done. The 2 pairs of pants are done. The skirt is done. And this is quite literally my dream fall wardrobe. Like these pieces are going to be some of my favorite pieces, especially the vest and the skirt. Y'all don't even know. I'm so excited to try this. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit cuter, and then we're gonna do a try on portion. I'm gonna go put on some makeup, fix my hair a little bit, and then we're gonna do the try on portion. I'm so excited. Here is outfit number 1. I love this skirt, and respectfully, I have no shoes on because I did not want to pull out the shoes. But this is the skirt. I have been loving seeing people wear skirts with, honestly, even more oversized sweaters than what this is. And I just think that that's such a cute combo. Also with like a sweatshirt or something, it would be really cute. I also have my bag here. This top, I think, is Alfred Eden. And then the bag is a Valentino bag that I got from TJ Maxx. I'm so obsessed with this skirt, and I think that it is so cute. I'm just so happy overall with the way the skirt turned out. I think that it looks phenomenal. So, and then this is the other outfit option. Of course, I did whip out the Twilight shirt for this, but this is the other little outfit option that I had picked out. This was like the whole time I was making this shirt was what I was like picturing. But what do we think? I think it looks so cute. So I think we should try on the couple pair of pants that I have next. But yeah. Okay, so here is the next outfit with the Lane pants. I think that even though these were the tester pants, I think I did really end up loving these. They are quite wide leg, as you guys can see. The fit of them I really liked. They're quite cute. Yeah, I'm very happy with these, and I paired it with just a white long sleeve and my Kiki's Delivery Service little vest that I got from, I think, Box Lunch a few weeks ago. Yeah, these are the first pair of Lane pants that we made. Now let's try the other pair. Okay, this is the next pair of Lane pants that we did, and as you guys can see, they are so much smaller in the leg than the other pair. Honestly, still could have taken them in a little bit, but I'm obsessed with these. I've really been wanting a gingham pair of pants like this for so long, and I think that these are perfect. I also paired them with this black like mock neck. It's not really a turtleneck, and my brown leather jacket, which I was kind of struggling with what to pair with this. These pants are just very funky, a very funky color, but I think that this is very cute. Honestly, I think that these are my favorite pair of the Lane pants that we made, just because they are so much straighter. Now we're gonna do the vest. The vest is the final reveal. The vest is the thing that I have been wanting to show you guys it the most because I'm obsessed with it. And let's show you guys that outfit because I'm just obsessed with the vest. Now these are not my favorite pair of jeans ever, but they are like a wide leg jean from Gap. I still think that with the jean, it's quite cute still. I'm really happy with this vest. It's very versatile. It's also like a little bit reversible. I'm not gonna reverse it, but it does have like a very cute little orange color on the other side. I'm so obsessed with this vest. I think that this is my favorite piece that we made. Honestly, favorite piece. Gonna make 20 more of them. So I'm obsessed with the way this looks. So yeah, I think this is the end of the video. It's been a whirlwind of a video, but we got it done. I'm now ready to tackle many sewing projects. I do have the sewing bug. And I also just, again, really loved how you could see me grow as a sewer throughout this video as well. I feel like when I was working on the skirt, I was not a very confident sewer, but working on this vest, I was really just doing it mindlessly. I think that's a huge accomplishment for somebody who has mostly hand sewn before, never really touched a sewing machine, except for maybe like a couple of times I messed around with it. First full projects, I'm obsessed. And also I want to say a huge thank you to my mama for helping me with this. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps out the channel, makes my heart smile. Also, comment down below if you guys like this kind of sewing video. I definitely think that we accomplished the dream fall wardrobe. I'm gonna go roam some bookstores in these outfits. You know, that was the goal. That's what we accomplished, and I'm overall very happy with it. But tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like my pieces? Should I do more sewing? Don't forget to tap that subscribe button as well as that post notification bell. We are currently uploading every Monday at 6 p.m. EST. Don't forget to also tap that notification bell because it will notify you right when I upload a new video. I'm also doing weekly live streams. I did take a break, but we're back doing weekly live streams. I should have a live stream going up this week on Wednesday at 5 EST. And yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.